MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Jimenez coming in, and the Royals are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Johnny Damon is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Damon has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Giolito has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games, the kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And he got him. In now, George Brett. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Runner's on the move for second, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. George Brett scores a pair with that home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
In is Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Past history with Lucas Giolito. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Grounded up the first baseline. Gordon is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Royals come up with a... Zach Greinke is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Yoan Moncada is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And the pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tim Anderson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Anderson playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. And the White Sox have their first hit of the season.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Nicky Lopez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Batting 9.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Encarnacion, 37 years old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
So here's Jose Abreu. Lifted in the air to center. Damon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Damon 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Royals.
Ready to take his hacks again, George Brett, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
Taken in by Encarnacion. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a standing in Yasmani Grandal.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift, and that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready for another chance? Nicky Lopez as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Hosmer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Moncada is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. On the ground to third. Moncada has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Royals tack on. Now in the box, Tim Anderson. A base hit in his first trip.
The shortstop.
And that's in there for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eloy Jimenez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he struck him out, his 8th punch. So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Mondesi. 1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Dylan Cease is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Into the box, Johnny Damon. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
Stepping in now, George Brett hops this one up. Anderson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jorge Soler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
The left fielder,
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
The bat, number 1, designated hitter, Nicky Lopez.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Michael Kopech gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Garcia is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Headed after it is Mazzara. He can't get to it. This one's down. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nomar Mazzara becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get out.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
This is chopped down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit. Coming to the plate now, Danny Mendick. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Leury Garcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So here's Yoan Moncada, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Gordon.
0-1 the count. Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Nicky Lopez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Anderson onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Now batting, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson, grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Edwin Encarnacio.
The windup and the 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon.
He's set. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Anderson has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the third baseman.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. To short. Anderson picks it up. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Into the box now, Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He pulls this one into right. Mazzara is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Right fielder,
Nomar Mazzara is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
now batting.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball just inside. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Just hung in there on that one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Nicky Lopez. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up, fouled off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
To second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. So digging in now, Salvador Perez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Danny Mendick starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Soler is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 15-0 the final in this one. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Time of the ball game,